Hello, sir. Can we start the session for today, sir? Sir, your voice, sir, you are muted.
Hello. Sorry. It's so just before starting, I'd like to give a brief introduction. Like I myself also an aspirant like all you guys, and I have been through this journey, and it was a very exciting journey, to be very frank. Even if I am not in the position which I dreamt for, which I worked for, but still it has given a lot many positive things. It has brought a great changes in my life, and with these changes only I am still continuing to achieve another heights. So
Actually, before starting today's session, sir, majorly since already notification is out and
uh-huh.
are across various subjects which they have already gone through. And 2020 question paper, if we see, geography is around 20%. That means at least 20 questions are expected.
Don't take geography as 20%. It is more than that. You consider those international relation questions also.
Yes, sir.
All are
Yes.
related to geography only. Means they have given, well, geopolitics is a part of geography, which
Okay, sir.
you understand. There was they have given a country name and what uprising has happened.
Yes, sir.
So that is also part of geography. Don't consider it. Everyone can claim that thing. Like polity candidate will claim कि polity से ये
Part of,
question आया, and one who has done IR, he will claim I have told you this. And even I, as a geography student, even history student can also claim that it is because of past uprising. You can say that Shia Sunni what clashes happen, or even in Iran clashes what currently uprising is going on. It has an history relation with to the Kurdish people and Iranian people, and that is there when separatism is going in since long 19 after World War II itself.
yes,
So
sir.
anyone can claim it, but which claim helps you to answer?
Hmm.
Like I can be sure that those questions can be answered through geography, even you without knowing some facts out of that. So like it is, I can claim all the questions. Like agriculture student will tell that it is an agriculture. Economic candidate can also. In geography we have resources, mineral, industry, infrastructure, everything.
Yes, sir.
So it is not that 20%. I don't want to stick to a particular period time. What happens, candidates what happen, अरे 20 मार्क है, अगर इसमें से मैं 10 भी छुड़ा लूं, they start ignoring the subjects.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is not, the competition is here is not how much you are scoring out of 100. The competition is how much you are ahead of others. The
Yes.
only thing, even the you consider CAT and other exam, it is similarly here only the marking system instead of percentile system.
Yes,
So
sir.
never think that Bismarck is sayega. I always feel that is a wrong approach. That is why many of candidate miss out from the easy questions which they can have done just by reading some half hour. But then nahi, मैं environment छोड़ ही रहा हूँ. I'll go with this part. And you are only telling geography. We can add environment also a part of geography.
Geography. Yes, sir.
That is there.
The typical
So
statistics what we talk about usually, I mean,
that statistics is actually works online right now. Currently, as I'm working on as an analyst, data analytics. So statistics is all on sample. You take a different sample, you will get a different result. You
yes,
take another sample, you will get another result.
yes.
So it is just and trying to reach to the optimum results. That's all.
So that's what, sir. I mean, today's session is majorly for the aspirants' information. This is
Uh-huh.
a session which has been meant. What has to be the approach for geography and environment, which plays a vital role in order to clear the upcoming prelims examination. So whatever
Yes, yes.
the journey had been for the aspirants for the previous 1 year or 2 years, and there are students who are writing again and again but could not find reasons because of which they are lagging behind and what has to be their strategy. So we are organizing this session especially to help the students to strategize themselves with respect to the subject and get the inputs from the senior aspirants who have been successful in clearing prelims consecutively, so that they will not fight for the success what they are fighting for actually. So this
Yes.
session is exclusively to help them to clear their doubts find a proper plan, make themselves simplified and easier methodology so that they can over a period of time prepare themselves. So I would like to invite you and thank you for taking your time.
No, no, thank you, Vijay sir, for you inviting me, because it's a really good thing. I always wanted to share, means not only in a smaller forum where I know individual candidates who are preparing, they have their questions and we discuss over them. But actually, you are providing a very good forum where the basics itself should be clear. Means you are providing a candidate to understand the basics. He will prepare. He has to work hard. He has to understand, but he has to understand what he has to do, how he has to do. That is also a very important part. Means further journey is decided. Matlab, if you want to travel to Delhi, you can't take a train through Trivandrum. You have to take you are getting a train from here to Delhi. Why you are taking that U-turn?
Yes,
People may think, history NCRT, ancient NCRT, which is there into our Tamil Nadu NCRT history books. It is there. Many books having all answers are there. Like in I remember 2021 prelims, or prior to that 2020 prelims, one Isha history books, all questions are there from that one particular textbook, and which is never, it is a reference book for a history PhD candidates.
yes, sir.
So you are really, thank you Vijay sir and Guru Deeksha team, because they're actually, we are not here to market ourselves or anything particularly, but here we are to clear the doubts.
Yes.
And question and answer session is the must. Means if I keep on going on telling, I can tell about all the chapters, everything, my journey, my whole life. 5 years I have spent, and I can take easily 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
So that is not the thing. We're keeping it very crisp and to the point.
Yes,
And
sir.
thank you again, Vijay sir. Okay.
So hopefully, I mean, I'll switch off my camera so that you will be
Yes, yes.
visible to the YouTube subscribers also. They are also
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
so you can continue, sir. At the end,
Yes.
I
Yes.
will get back to you with few questions which we have received on our
Yes.
WhatsApp.
Yes. Yes.
And, if any
Yeah.
aspirant,
Yeah. I have that. Yeah.
so any aspirant who wants to ask, who is online now, can also ask at last.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. So please take down, sir. I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, hello, aspirants, once again. So, see, I am not a guru into geography. It is just my experience. I can't, even if you give a paper, means I am that confident, I have developed that confidence. Even if you give prelims question paper now, I don't say I will be qualifying it, but I would be able to answer geography questions and environment questions. And the biggest thing is, why is that? Hmm? So this is one question which it is from my side. I want you candidates to think, because even after I completed the journey, I started working in a private firm and I've been working since 7-8 years, but still I am able to answer those questions without going through our own books like Kochi Leong or NCRTs. Why is that? This is one question I am asking to all you candidates. Keep this in mind. Don't overthink about it. We will answer it in the end. So I'll start with the journey. I mean, how a candidate starts his UPSC journey. In India, actually, it is his ambition, his passion to be, and his liking. Means you see a person in uniform, you see a red light vehicle going on, and you are inspired through those things. Secondly, we are getting lot of series. You might have seen Family Guy and Special Ops. You might find those exciting things, like they are doing something great for the country. And then third, it is our parents also who wish. Fourth is the security of the job. It is the prestige, power that is available with the job. Again, there are many points when the candidates approaches for this examination. Even few of them dream about this, but due to some difficulties, they could not start preparing for this examination, whatever difficulties, financial or educational, anything. So whenever a candidate starts his journey, the first thing, he opens a book or goes through the syllabus of polity. I have seen this many a times. People broadly have been, those who do not, in my private journey, I asked, or I will speak with the people, I asked people, अरे सर मुझसे वो पॉलिटी नहीं हो पाएगा, I will not be able to do. अरे वो क्या लिखा रहता है संविधान में, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में, वो हिस्ट्री, अरे कौन याद रहेगा, मेरे को तो स्कूल में याद नहीं रहता था. See, no one talks about geography part. I'm sure no one. I have. He said anyone who are starting now will open the books of this one who goes approach the geography optional candidate. He will look into geography for prelims or syllabus of prelims and UPSC. But rest all those who are not, they will start with a polity book, history book only, or they will look into those syllabus part only. So our journey in geography is already, we have ignored geography in our mindset in the initial stage only. We have begun giving importance to economy, polity, history, these three basic subjects. We have started with this part only. Those non-technical candidate, they kept in the mind about the CSAT part only. They are thinking about CSAT only, or aptitude SIS. So this is the journey which candidate embarks while preparing for civil service or while deciding. So we have initially ignored geography totally. Okay, geography is completely ignored in the beginning itself. And now when a candidate starts preparing, then he sees all the question pattern, all the weightages which are given particularly, then he realizes geography is an important part. But his subconscious mind, he has already downgraded it. He will emphasize on polity, he will emphasize on economy, he will, because these are that people tell, "Are ye khatam kar do, ye khatam kar do," and then we will start. Okay, history khatam kar do. And people many a times feel weak because it is the schooling which we have got like that. In our school times only, science subjects were given major importance, mathematics was given major importance, schooling time only, literally schooling. And these languages, English, Hindi, because all our parents emphasize, apne ko tuition bhi lagaya hoga na, even if we have given a tuition, PCM batch like physics, chemistry, maths only, or biology, one additional point, or they would have given us classes, the teacher also emphasizes on physics, chemistry, maths. Okay, this is the importance they have given. So we start to ignore this part initially only in our childhood only. We have ignored this part, where some other patterns, some other school boards, particularly in the northern region, there are more emphasis on these particular subjects as well. So these are also plays a very important part in the preparation strategy. Okay, and then we come to polity and economy, and then history, and then you look into geography. So this was the very first thing that happens with a geography paper. It is only the best thing. It is only the best thing because all geography, I'll answer the question which I asked initially, because geography is such a subject. I can answer today itself because it is totally conceptual subject, and those concepts which I'm telling you about, those concepts are not about what you say, so-called physics which we cannot see, atomic physics hum nahi dekh pate, we are just imagining it. But no, this geography you can see surrounding you. You see, today I'm staying in Mumbai. Today it is really very humid. The increase in moisture content, the temperature has increased. Why the temperature increased? Evaporation increased, humidity has increased, and gradually I'm feeling a humid environment in my place. This is a concept. You are understanding it. Okay, you are understanding this concept by looking surrounding to you. Okay, if you go to your native place, home place, you can see the type of soil there. You travel from one location. Even NCRTs are the best thing. They give an example with this. Ravi is traveling from this place to this place. He see a changes in the cropping pattern, or he can say change in the trees surrounding that road. Means if you start going na, when you enter this Telangana, Solapur, you can see the bubble plants which have thorns. Okay, and as you enter into Ratnagiri and this thing, you can see those fanas or evergreen type of plants. Okay, you start climbing on the hill mountains. You can see small grasses, shrubs, tall trees, and again shrubal part. These are all altitudinal based forest type that have developed, and it has a concept on it. It has a concept. So remember one thing: even if geography is vast, anything, it has a few particular concepts. I'll divide it very simply for the geography. How you can score into geography? Don't you will think, "Arey, mapping, I can't remember location." There is nothing like that. You anyhow you are watching news, you are reading newspaper, you know those big countries, you know where America, United States of America is located, North America, it's enough. You know where Canada is, it's enough. Which ocean it is surrounded to, that is enough. Don't go which strait and this thing, you will understand it through geography. And if you understand that concept, you will keep it that thing in your mind, and that's all. So I'll start with a simple example. You know, there is a question in UPSC, it will come. Mineral resources kind of question comes. They give 4 options. Himalayan ranges are having abundance of fossil resources, or you can say petroleum resources available. Okay. You don't know. You have never seen. India is not upon. What we remember, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, they are having too much oil. India is not having oil. So we are importing oil. But if you see through geography, there is too much. It is difficult of extraction of those oil, petroleum oil, shale gas, and other thing. It is northeastern region belt. One question I remember, it was in 2018-17 about horticulture, and they have given the location. Horticulture can be dominantly or can be expanded into this particular region for economic prosperity. Something kind of question. I don't exactly remember it. So they have given options: Arunachal Pradesh, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, and these things. You understand the geographical concept. You can answer this question. Arunachal Pradesh. Why horticulture can be developed there? What is type of the rainfall there? Don't remember ki rainfall is from 100 centimeter to 200 centimeters. The soil is a laterite type of soil, that it has a deficiency of iron because of leaching. No, don't remember it. You will understand it simply. You have to just understand. Simple, I'll tell the soil type na. Rainfalls, percolates, flow, too much rain, percolates, the mineral content in the soil is gone, percolates out, leaches out, lower content of nutrients, too much moist. So whatever the humus upon the upper top soil, whatever the grasses, fossils content, organic content has fallen, it degrades very slowly. Simple, you understand, low nutrient content. So with application of some fertilizers and providing a better irrigation facility, we can improve that thing. We can get a better result. These are the conceptual how you have to develop. It is very simple. So don't remember the rainfall content and this simple equator. Now I told you in Mumbai an example of humidity. You understand this thing. Sun is falling down, sun rays are falling down, insolation is very high. Equator is located. Then you have higher at the center of the earth, at the center of the circumference of the earth, you have higher insolation. Evaporation increases. Moisture goes up, cools down, starts to form clouds, bigger clouds, cumulonimbus clouds, rainfall. Understood? Rainfall, heavy rainfall. So if what trees needs? They need water. So too much water, evergreen, they always stay green. They don't have to shed their leaves because they are having a plenty of. Why trees shed their leaves? Just because to conserve water inside them, to transpiration, to reduce the transpiration through the leaves. That's why they shed their leaves in the dry part. That is why deciduous trees are there. What are deciduous? Where you will find those? Where there is a drier part. So you see Telangana, Chhattisgarh, other. India as a particular has a dry deciduous trees. That's simple. Your house also you can see, if you have those gulmohar trees, you see those leaf sheds during winter in this thing. Similarly, you move to the northern region of our continent or hemisphere, northern hemisphere or southern lowermost hemisphere, you will see there the plants which are there, the type of plants that grow there, they also shed their leaves during winter, and during spring, winter, fall, they tell it fall like this. That is the reason why they do. You have to understand the reason behind it. Then you can easily solve those questions. Locations, resources. Don't remember कि हाँ छत्तीसगढ़ में तुमको कोल मिलेगा, ये मिलेगा, ये मिलेगा, मैग्नेट किधर है, उधर है, अरे नहीं बॉक्साइट किधर है, इधर है, राजस्थान प्लेटू में आपको ये मिलेगा. नहीं नहीं नहीं, never remember it. You will have in geography, you will have this understanding through geography. Like why there is the availability of petroleum. I'll tell you the first question. I'll tell you the petroleum availability in the Himalayan belt is because Our Earth, you have a simple NCRT. They have shown you the movement of the continent. You will have those theories, Alfred Wegener's continent movement theory or plate tectonics movement. It is there in NCRT. I'm telling you which this candidate has studied till 10th, 11th, 12th. Those books only. You are already graduate people here. So don't worry about it. They have given the theory. When these two continents, in between there was a sea. All sediments, all organic compounds started to river leke jayega, isme dalega. When they collided, the fossil compressed under it. And with time, this fossil fuel, this is formation of the fossil fuel happened. But the mountains have raised up. Sedimentary, what type of mountain? Himalayan sedimentary type of mountain, because all sediments have fallen and that is only raised up. So that is the type of things you have to understand. So I told you about the importance of geography, how you can, why I can even answer as on today, because I've understood all these concepts. I have taken all these concepts. I still remember those concepts. And going forward, when you study geography, it is a very good subject. Very, very good. Like even polity, you might understand the concept, like Article 370, how it happened. You have read polity, will understand. Similarly, when you are reading geography, it is very good subject because you are seeing it every day. You are going to drink tea at Chandra Layout or Rajendra Nagar Agarwal Suites, anything. You will see the environment, you will see the geographical pattern. Loo aa rahi hai Delhi mein, or in Bangalore it is raining too heavily, it has rained. There was water logging. It is a geography. Why? You know those lakes where sediments were not removed properly, over sedimentation happened. Uh, uh, what you say, the channels were all blocked channels. This is urbanization ke jo issues hai, that is also a part of your geography part only. One more I like to answer, one more question I like to bring, which candidate can understand ki how you can tackle. There was a migration question, and it has given the migration question about population. If you migrated from this place to this place, the population increases, the age pyramid decreases, changes. That was the question. It was a very simple question. Only conceptual question was there. I don't exactly, I'm really sorry to all your candidates, because it was a demand to many Guru Diksha team to answer the Guru. So we were in a very short time and we have started. So I have not taken down those questions, but it was a very simple conceptual. Age pyramid कैसे change हो जाएगा? अभी मैं ही पूछता हूँ, चलो. It was so you understand, migrate from rural low place to urban place, or from a backward region to a prosper region, or where it is economic activity is higher. That is a reason. Who will migrate? A person in between the age of 24, 22 to 40, in between this age only. Okay, if this person has migrated from this location to a urban area, he continues working there, he starts settling there. So what would be the age pyramid in this urban area? And what would be the age pyramid? Age pyramid, you understand कि अपना जो base है, maximum population कौन सा age group में है, उसके ऊपर फिर कौन सा कम कम होते हुए, like this the form of pyramid. So from अगर the top pyramid का point पूछा, so if you are moving from a rural place to urban, who will be staying behind in those rural locations? Father, mother, old aged, older age, spouse, and if kids are there, small kids. So what the age pyramid will be there? Are you getting the point? We have to understand in this way. Similarly, all the concepts, how the minerals are formed, there is a reason, scientific reason, concept behind formation of mineral. ऐसे ही नहीं, अरे पता नहीं यार, land आया, इधर magnet है, इधर coal है, इधर ये है, क्यों है पता नहीं. Don't do like this. And it takes very small part. Only in NCRT itself, NCRT what are NCRTs are there. In those NCRT only you will understand each and everything. Each and everything would be understood through this NCRT. Why this particular mineral is located in this particular belt? Why Chota Nagpur plateau, or why this Chhattisgarh Jharkhand has good mineral resources availability? Why Orissa is having good mineral resources available? Why iron or coal is available in Goa region? why this coastal belt, what economic activities are happening in this left coastal belt, why there are many, it is very easy to understand why there are ports. You are having a question of ports, you can understand why there are ports in our western, means Kerala, this thing, we have having good ports, and Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, Mazgaon, everything is available, whereas eastern side has low. Why it is submerged in a up, upmerged emerged coastal lands. You're getting the point. It is submerged and up. These are all concepts. Why it has happened when the Earth, when the two continents clashed. There is an increased divergence, submergence. Everything you will understand through NCERTs. For a reference book to understand, you can go in GC Leong. If all of you candidate can go through your GC Leong today, last few 6 chapters now, they have given those desert regions, equatorial regions, and subtropical regions, tundra regions. They have given those regions. Even if you go through those regions now, they have given it in very good manner. Why? And they have given people lifestyle there, economic activities there. You will understand why wood lumbering and this thing happens in the northern continent of United States, Canada. Why it is happening? It is just because tall standing trees are available of homogeneous nature. Why? One more question was there in UPSC. Lumbering industry is much prominent into these northern continents, northern North American continent and northern continents than in the equatorial rainforest, because equatorial rainforest has no homogeneous, many types of plants and species diversity is too much in. So if you go and cut one tree, again can't find another, again you have to find another. It becomes difficult to cut these trees, and dense forest transportation. But in those North American continent, you can see there is a single standing crops, so it becomes easy, 1 tree 2 3 trees, and transport it through the channel, river channel. So lumbering industry is more into there. Here we have a rubber industry in equatorial regions, or where the evergreen forest, because rubber is an evergreen crop, and plantation rubber is an evergreen, and you have the suitable climate in region in this. That is the region. From this you can start to find out economic. You should understand why, where, how. That is the simple reason for this. And going forward, I like to ask, I like to tell that geography, don't get scared with geography, because even if you are from a engineering background, even if you are from a social science background, even if you are from a commerce economics background, it is the concept which we use in our day-to-day life. Don't think it as a scientific, अरे ये कौन याद रखेगा, absolute adiabatic lapse rate, ये वो कुछ नहीं है. And don't go into that. These are all optional things. You will just have to understand the question and the concept. And one more thing, geography is best for elimination. Best subject to eliminate. Those in prelims, we get many options, 4 or 5 options. You can eliminate if your concepts are clear. That's all. That's all. You can just eliminate those concepts. So geography, one more thing. And second, very small number for prelims. I'll assure you, if your teacher teaches you with conceptual clarity, why, how, when, these things, if he brings into your learning now, everything is solved. I tell you, you don't have to even read those basic books again. I tell you, read the basic books, try to understand by your own, put a concept in it. Don't put a concept why you can see only a north star there. Why you see only one side of the moon? Earth is rotating, moon is rotating, you will just see a one side of the moon, because together they are rotating at a equal, similar this thing, speed and rotation time. That is the reason. Put a concept behind it. Okay, why there is an October low? Western disturbances. It is immediately we had a very cold things. Why Punjab and this thing have high wheat plantation? Because of this western disturbances, there is a small drizzle or rainfall that happens during the month, that actually gives an increase in productivity and yield to these wheat crops. That is the reason. That is the reason why it has happened. These western disturbances. These are the simple, you read in the newspaper. Don't think, अरे ठंडी है, एक आग लगा के 4 लोग ऐसे बैठे हुए दिखाएंगे. Think logically. This is the only simple subject, very simple subject with the concepts you can understand. Very simple subject with concepts. And these concepts are your day-to-day life concepts, and you can easily tackle these concepts. And now I think we can start with the question. It was what I felt, geography, because I'm too obsessed with this geography optional, because it has never disappointed me. And till now, even I go through these question papers every year, prelims come, I go through, I try to solve them, and I am able to do that. It is just because of concepts. So let's start with the biggest thing which we are waiting for, question and answer. कौन बनेगा क्या बोलते हैं, ज्योग्राफी सॉल्व कौन करेगा, कौन बने करोड़पति, तो बन ही जाएंगे. चलिए.
The one question which a student has asked is ki, what are the books which I should refer, whether apart from NCERT, should I restrict myself to NCERT or should I go to other reference books also?
Okay. See, NCERT is a must. Don't go to any other book. First, finish your NCERTs. You have to compulsorily finish your NCERTs, understand each and every concept from those part. And it is very nice. NCERTs are very nice. You start with the 6th standard. I don't. If you are confident with your 6th, 7th, 8th, just turn the pages. Turn the pages. Look into it. क्या क्या लिखा है, facts क्या है, concept क्या है. So you understand those things. And going forward, 9th, 10th, 8th, I think it is all environment. NCERTs are very short for geography, because 8th is environment, 9th is also something economic and other things. So your major NCERT starts with those 11th physical geography and Indian physical geography, and 12th economic geography. These are two major NCERTs which you have to revise. But I prefer starting from 6th as a notification, and it will take very short time. Just underline the concepts or the definition. Particular definitions are given to you. Comet का और asteroid का definition दिया हुआ है 6th standard में. Keep this definition handy. Just underline this, you can remember. NCERTs are must. Second thing, GC Leong, which actually, see, it has been a lot of time which I have not gone through this examination subject. Many new materials are there in the market available, but still now if I have gone through these books, still now I prefer these questions, which prelims questions which are been asked till date can be answered through this two books. NCERTs, you have to do it. GC Leong, these are very small books. GC Leong is a very small book, big diagrams, very nicely written. And what happens, this foreign author books, now it is difficult for us Indian candidates to understand. They give a very good concept, but it is difficult. So don't go with any other for reference book. There are many reference book available during our time only. Geography, some map or diagrams was there by Robert something. Don't go through that. And still those I don't know, those two books are there. Don't go to. I have seen some material available. These are all material which are derived. Means you can Wikipedia, Google will also help. Even I think Vijay sir, we during your course also you will be providing these geography materials, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you can get through this concise material only. I have gone through a few pages of this geography material. It is concise. See, it is the concept what I'm telling. If the concept is clear, and these materials what classes are giving you, those are facts. Concepts you will understand through NCERT done. And if you have time, or if you are still not confident, you can go for one reading through any class material which gives facts. Very short notes aate hai. I have seen those materials, 50 pages, all world geography, physical geography is covered, 30 pages Indian geography is covered. What is important? It is those fact points which you should understand, because kya hota hai, people have concept, but UPSC asks you facts into it, put a fact into it. And now they have started with any two of them are correct, any one of them are correct. See, you eliminated, and every time what we do during elimination time, we eliminate the least probable one, then another one, and then when we wait for these two questions, then we go for the best what we feel. But now they are asking any two of them correct. When we are confused in these two, or any two can be also correct. That is why you need these fact understandings, which your classes or Guru Diksha materials will surely help you. So you can get those. So NCRTs, go through NCRT 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, quickly finish it roughly, and then you go for 11th, 12th, you have to revise on it. GC Leong, you have to revise on it. And this is only for geography. If we take environment, we will keep it as a separate thing. Environment is totally separate, because you need geography to understand environment. So first we will tackle with geography. Yeah.
So another student has asked, which test series is good with respect to prelims, and as it is said majorly in the market that if you attempt 10,000 questions, you will surely clear prelims. So what do you say, sir? How many questions should I attempt? More than 10,000 or less than 10,000?
See, UPSC is really dynamic. Means UPSC में क्या होता है? All are like, even they ask you what not dynamic, but these what you say them जो regular questions होते हैं, like from the textbook जो उठाते हैं, these questions also UPSC twist those questions or twist the options. There is nothing new into it. You have read, means I'll take an example of polity also. You know who will preside over a joint session, and they will add just one point in liner into it कि Rajya Sabha has rejected the bill, and Lok Sabha has approved and passed, Rajya Sabha has returned the bill. You will get confused. Joint session only speaker only presides. You have this answer, but still when candidate is been asked with this, they get confused. So why test series is important? Because you can understand the question, how well you understand the question, how well you pick out the point. That is why test series is important. So solving 10,000, 20,000 is not important. It is important to gauge your level. Means if you are having a prelims test series, daily test series, which are given syllabus wise, point wise, and if you are referring like today we have these topics, you have prepared those topics and you go for the answering the questions, it is well and enough. If you have daily prelims test series, daily questions, or someone has given you a question answer booklet that is come in the market, all question answer booklet. Why people ask? Why? See, people have to also go through old question papers, because you have to understand how it is moving on. What you have, the very first thing, I'll go back again. The very first thing is go through old previous year's question paper. For geography preparing, go through this, take 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, read all the questions. Even if you are not able to solve, read all the questions. And when you start reading your books now, this simple answer, you will think, "Arey, ye question tha and I can answer this things. Arey, isme to ye tha." They will understand how simple but yet difficult questions UPSC puts. In a different way. So it doesn't matter you solve 10,000, 20,000 question papers, or I have seen many students who do not join any test series till they clear. And but why take chances? Why take chances? If test series is available, if you can able to attend it, it's well and good. It will only improvise you. It will help you to develop more. And it takes hardly half hour, 1 hour, I think so, prelims test series, which are subject based or syllabus based. Give your half hour. Aaj ye pad liya. Try yourself, test yourself. It is very best. No one will come and tell you, "Arey, it will actually very difficult." People, "Arey, maine ye padha. I have read from this textbook and this is there." You will get confused. Why do that thing? Test yourself by your own things. Join a test series, whatever good daily test series we are having, everything. Question papers are well set now. See, UPSC always surprises us. So it is, don't think that if I join test series, I can tackle UPSC question. It is, you can tackle yourself. Your mindset will be clear. See, like this confused question, you will not get hampered. So test series, good test series, daily test series, or where you have a syllabus breakout test series. I prefer those things. Any mock test series you can join at the end of the question. 3-5 mock test series you have to compulsorily give, because it creates an mindset. Your body gets adapted to this. So prepare large mock, but initially I start go topic wise test series. If you are a difficulty in geography, go for only geography topic wise test series. Solve those. You can prepare on that syllabus. So you get all in one benefits. Like you go for a time, you get a timetable, what you to prepare, what you are tested. It's good. So I don't recommend anything to go beyond 10,000. I surely don't recommend. It is for a practice. Even some candidate can understand the question, how to read and what to read in 10 questions also. And some you might keep on reading, looking at these 10,000 questions also. अरे ये भी नहीं आता, ये भी नहीं आता, ये भी नहीं आता. तो unnecessarily will go on reading unnecessary stuff. Even I can set a question paper in half an hour. I can just Wikipedia, Google current affairs or down to the earth and bring out the questions for you. It is not that important. So read and test yourself.
Okay, sir. So again, we are done with messages what we have got. If there are any questions from Dinesh and Kalpana, we'll take it, or else we'll end the session for today. However, we'll take the questions first. Any question you want to put, ma'am? Kalpana, ma'am? Dinesh? Okay, sir. Probably have the answers with them.
I think you have shared that WhatsApp number also, and any question comes, we can try to solve those, sir.
Yes, sir.
No
yes.
issues with a one-on-one candidate. We have that mentorship part also. We can do it in it.
Yes,
so
sir, yes.
No issue. I think I have elongated too much. It should be more from the candidate side, but I just felt I was too much into flow key. Why people ignore geography, many people, and it is really bad thing where you can answer more than 30 questions. I tell you, to be frank, you can answer economy में starting में ही questions है ना, income, poverty line, and these 5-4 concepts are there, national income and these things. Rest all is that you can see agriculture, minerals, everything, infrastructure, PPI, everything is covered in geography itself.
Yes,
If you read geography, everything. So don't worry, geography is really understand concepts, read between the lines. That's what I like to tell you, all candidate, and very best luck. And thank you, Vijay sir, Guru Deeksha team, for letting me speak this much. Actually, at home, I'm not allowed to speak.
No. Thank you, sir.
But thank you very much.
Was an
Thank
input
you.
for our aspirants, and hope
Yeah.
get something out of this.
Yeah,
And thank you for the
sure.
session. Thank you, aspirants.
Thank
We'll
you.
meet again on Wednesday with new program. The agenda of the program will be set soon and will be posted to the group. Please follow our Telegram channel for regular program.
Very best luck to all of the candidates. Best
Thank you.
luck. Yeah. Thank you.